halachos related to that. So, what do we do this year? How do we prepare for Passover when Erev Pesach, the eve of Pesach, is Shabbat? So, number one, obviously everybody's going to be cooking their food before. Your food is going to be ready Friday or before that. And so there's a question. We know you're not allowed to prepare from Shabbat to after Shabbat. Even this year, with that after Shabbat as a holiday, I cannot use Shabbat to prepare for the holiday. So a question arises, may I take out my food from the freezer to have it defrost so it can be ready for Motzei Shabbat, for the Passover meal? And Rav Ovadia Yosef rules you may do so. You know why? Normally we're not allowed to prepare from Shabbat to a holiday. But when you take food out of the freezer, what is the preparation? Taking it out is nothing. Taking it from the freezer is nothing. If it's, of course, edible food that happens to be frozen, you're taking it out, and the defrosting phase, it happens on its own. You don't have to work at defrosting it. You put it out, you put it on the countertop, and it happens on its own. And therefore, that's why you're allowed to do that. So we're allowed to take out frozen items from the freezer, put it on the countertop somewhere, and let it defrost, and that's allowed. Getting ready, maybe changing clothing, taking a shower for the holiday, doing all of that, that is also allowed, but we have to watch out not to shower in hot water. Why? Because it's Shabbat. You're turning on the hot water in the shower. Then you're releasing water from your boiler, and then it's going to be empty, and then the sensors turn on, and more cold water goes inside and starts cooking it. So this year, enjoy a beautiful cold shower on Shabbat to get ready, and try to get ready a little bit before the last minute of Shabbat, maybe a little bit earlier on, so at least you're showering, you're getting dressed, and you're also enjoying or having benefit from that shower or your change of clothing while it's still Shabbat, so you could still call it technically a pleasure of Shabbat itself. You're not just like using your Shabbat minutes for Yom Tov minutes, and so that would also be allowed. Question for you.